Hey, welcome back my beloved CSGO players, boys and girls. Okay, let's be real, there's not a single girl watching my videos, but that's okay. Today we are on Inferno. As you can see, I know some of you guys been long anticipating this guide or tips and tricks guide, or just let's call it a guide, okay? So I know some of you been long anticipating this, so here it is. Let's get rid of the HUD and jump back into the video. So let's start off with Banana. I don't know if you have seen, but I made a video on both CT and T side how to take Banana. If you haven't, the videos are probably showing up on the right side of the screen with an exclamation mark right now. I definitely suggest you guys checking them out if you want like more explanation and stuff like that. And I'm really sorry if my mouse disconnects during the session. I'm having issues with it right now. I'm just I'll try to fix it, but I just need to buy a new one and I'm very poor. So yeah, nonetheless, I'll show you the nades, basic ones that you need to take Banana control. Let's start off with the molotov car, the most basic thing. I know some of you guys throw it like this, right? Something like this. And sometimes, as you can see right now, it creates space for CTs to hold Banana, right? And you'll probably run out and you won't expect the guy there, right? So he can just simply challenge you and kill you if he's standing over here. So in case that happens, what you can do, you can throw this molotov like this. This is way better if you get like first spawn, because this will burn out this back position as well. So basically they can barely see if anyone's crossing over here towards logs. So you can get more Banana control. If he decides to push further towards like car, it's his own problem. He wants to die. In my case, I usually hide over here, wait it out, just simply flash over like this and peek with the flash. So anyone from the other side is completely full blind. The screen is black, so your eyes do not burn out when I'm trying to showcase these flashes, just so you know. So afterwards, maybe there's some times where there's really aggressive ops and you just can't handle with them. When you molotov, they smoke behind and they still peek. You can throw this smoke over here. I don't know, if I don't use this personally. Usually my molotov saves me the day. So basically you can throw this smoke by aiming on the right side of the chimney, going up until this wire, simple left click throw, and it should land on the broken wall over here. So yeah, it will block vision, but like in lower rank games, I don't suggest throwing this smoke, because most of the guys coming out Banana will be like, holy smokes, a free smoke, we're gonna chill in Banana for the rest of the round, boys. So don't waste your smoke. If they're not aggressive, just throw the molotov and you should be fine. Afterwards, like I said, just flash yourself out and you can continue taking Banana. If you're continuing to taking Banana, either you want to grenade this corner over here, or you can molly it and simply like this. So if anybody's on corner, they will probably fall back. If they have a teammate, okay, this was a really bad example, but like this should be fine. So it basically makes the player fall back or push forward, depends on the situation, right? But the most important position that not so many people know how to clear out is sandbags, and how you can do it properly is by aiming a little bit on the right side of this window, I would say, and just simply run throwing the molotov. This will ensure that you burn out this corner as well, because I have seen so many guys, even on higher level Faceit games, not burning out this position, and I'm usually here just getting 1 to 2 kills for free because nobody just checks it. So it's easy kills. Aim a little bit right to the window and you should be fine. So afterwards, when you take Banana, you can of course flash the guy away by one simple flash as well. Easy as that. If he's perhaps corner, he will most likely get flashed. Even a guy watching from CT will get flashed. So it's a really great flash. If you want it, you can aim it a little bit higher like this, or a little bit to the left, and it should get the guys on the cross as well. If he perhaps is sitting over here. Yeah, pretty good flashbang, but maybe it will bait them out, maybe it won't. Depends on the situation. So this is the simple way you can take Banana. as a T on Inferno. Let's move on to the CD side. So now on CD side, we're gonna start off with a deep banana smoke. Pretty much come to this corner, pre-aim this edge of the window, go up until the shadow, jump, throw. This smoke works perfectly fine on 128 tick. I don't know about 64 tick, I just run and gun there. But as you can see, this time it took 7.8 seconds. It usually takes from 5.5 to 8 seconds to land, depends on where you stand. So some of you may be asking, Serex, dude, this smoke lands pretty slow. What's the thought process behind it? So the thought behind this smoke is to bait somebody in over here on this corner. So if you do a great job, maybe they will see the smoke bouncing and they will be, oh my god, I have a noob against me. I'm just gonna push the corner and wait for them to come to me. So your next move should be molotoving the corners. So either your teammate or you, I usually come over here, go from this line over here a little bit to the left, stand up and left click throw. This molotov over here should burn out these two close corners. This one over here, okay, this one didn't burn out. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, maybe this time it will when we rethrow. Let's wait out for the spread. And yes, this time it did. Of course, even let me tell you, even Valve doesn't know how their Molotov spread works. So sometimes it does, sometimes it does not spread. So you always want to check these two close corners. So basically, one of your teammates will come out and be a super amazing savant and maybe will throw the Molotov like this. Or he will be a rookie and throw the Molotov like this. It doesn't matter as long as you have a Molotov close as well. So when you have the Molotovs down, one thing you can do, you can double nade logs, of course. And afterwards, when you have the smoke down, Molotovs are about to extinguish, you can flash yourself against this window and proceed to push down Banana to clear out these two close corners, as I told you. And of course, check this corner as well, just in case. So you take this Banana control, you can smoke it off and leave your teammate alone on Banana. Oh, maybe some of you may be asking, okay, Serex, what to do when they rush? So if they rush you and you still have the Molotovs down, you see the flashbangs flying over, you can press mouse 1, mouse 2 at the same time, step 1 step forward and throw a nade. Okay, I threw it like a little kid. So it should land somewhere at the start. Sometimes you can, if you stand closer, you can just throw with mouse 1 and mouse 2. It should land somewhere in the middle, so it will slow them down and they will most likely burn down in the Molotov. So pretty simple. If you guys are experiencing rushes or you sense that like an eco round is coming up and they will probably rush and smoke off the Molotov, you can come on sandbags already, prepare this flashbang over here. Simple jump throw, peek with the flash and kill the guys pushing you. As you can see, if they rush you down, they will simply get flashed. Okay, the server lagged. Let me redo it. Let's imagine you're rushing and they're simply blind. And you can peek with the flash and try to get as many kills as you can. So simply, basically afterwards, don't forget to maybe boost your teammate up here or leave him over here. If he still has a smoke, he can re-smoke afterwards and just hold Banana on his own and you'll have 4 guys on A. So simple as that when taking Banana as a CT. Let's move to A long for a bit. Me as a veteran A long player, I'll try to explain you my thought process behind. So basically, if you have a teammate pushing in boiler, what you can do, you can pre-aim like this. Step 1 step forward and jump throw. This is a really great flash for second mid. Anybody who's pushing down second mid will just simply be blind and your teammate will mostly get free kills. So now let's imagine you get first or second spawn and you go down mid. Either you nade it, I sometimes molly it. When I Molotov, I look at the Molotov for a bit and then I instantly focus towards second mid. So I check if somebody's pushing second mid, try to get a kill. When I see the Molotov extinguishing, I fall back. Sometimes I just Molotov down over here in mid and I wait for Molotov to almost extinguish while watching second mid. I see Molotov is about to extinguish. I throw a nade on top. So sometimes there's terrorists that wait over here for the Molotov to extinguish and just to peek out. So that will be a lot of damage dealt. Or there's maybe an opper just sitting over here and watching Banana. You never know what's happening. So maybe you'll deal some great damage. When it comes to smoking off mid, if I have a teammate watching boiler for me, I stand over here with a smoke in my hand and I wait for the first footsteps. So I usually hear people running up here, that's like the most common one, or at one point, like when it's like minute and 30 seconds, I usually smoke it off. So either way, I just simply smoke it off, or maybe there's information that they're pushing B, I just smoke it off and leave my teammates on A. So, but when I smoke it off and everything's safe, I play this corner over here behind it, and I just simply watch this mid smoke while my teammate is watching boiler. So I'm just jiggling like this. In case if they're flashing out, I can always stand behind the wall, avoid all the flashes, and peek when they're coming out. So there's simple kills. So use this position instead of staying somewhere back here where you are exposed to these flashbangs. So simple as that. When perhaps they're pushing out, you can come into this corner. This is a pretty great flash that nobody usually expects. Pre-aim this corner over here, simple left click throw, and peek with the flash. The flash, as you can see, lands over here and should blind anyone. Usually people do not react to this flash, so you can get a few cool kills, a few easy kills. Even if the guy's over here looking at you, he will get blind. Of course, if he doesn't turn around, which he most likely will, so be prepared for that. Defenders will become attackers, so we're going to focus on attacking mid now. We're going to start off with this short smoke over here from spawn, and this long smoke from spawn as well. Come to the barrel, pre-aim this thing, run until over here, and simple jump throw. As you can see, the short smoke and the long smoke. These are pretty close ones, so perhaps if you want a deeper long smoke, you can throw it from second mid, come to this corner over here, pre-aim the tip of the antenna, and simple left click throw. This is a really great smoke, leaves no gaps, leaves no smoke clouds for CDs to hide in, so keep this one in mind. Another cool thing you should definitely know and keep in mind is this molotov over here. I don't use it a lot, but I know it's pretty common for players to use it nowadays. I pre-aim this thing over here, go until the middle, and simple jump throw. If somebody's standing on the corner over here, he will be either forced back or forced forward to play over here. So imagine if you have a smoke here, a molotov over here, you'll need a flashbang as well. So for the flash, I usually use this one from the tip of this rooftop until around here. Simple left click throw, and your teammates pushing from this wall. You can call them that the flash is incoming, they hear the flash pop, and they check these close corners. They can chill out, gather some information on what is happening on A, and proceed to think what they're about to do next. Quick tip number 1, to those alpha males who take A apps from second mid, I know you shoot out the window when you throw the nades like this, but I sometimes tend to miss them, so a great alternative is using this shadow over here. So I just simply pre-aim the shadow, simple jump throws, and you should be fine. While the molotov is burning, CDs and boiler and apps have hard time hearing you jumping up, so you can abuse it. And when the molotov extinguishes, you can peek boiler or see if anybody's pushed up close apps. If nobody's apps or close apps, you can push this left side wall. And if perhaps like a CD is playing here, they usually pre-fire this corner over here. And after only quite some time, they check the right side if anybody's pushed up there. So try to abuse it. Maybe you'll catch somebody off guard and you'll get yourself a free bomb site. Those smokes, those nades I showed you, these shadow nades that I throw, they work both on 64 and 128 ticks, so you can use them both in matchmaking and face it, so keep this one in mind. Now on B, we're gonna retake banana. I'm gonna show you 2 set of nades, one from here and one from over here on top. The first one that I'll show you, you will probably setting up your friend for a retake. So you're gonna come over here, just like this. Pre-aim this pillar over here, simple jump throw. I know this works on 64 tick as well. When you hear the smoke about to pop, you can throw a molotov from here, pre-aiming this corner, and you can throw an improvised flash on top. So your teammate can proceed pushing out. As you can see, the molotov burns out the whole car area, and it smokes off the broken wall. So everything's great, and the flash on top, so you're good to go. The second one, I know Zipnex uses this, and you probably maybe have seen it before. So you come up on the blues, you pre-aim right here in the middle. There's like 1, 2, and then the line. So you basically go on the line almost until the end of it, stand up, pre-aim this thing over here for the smoke, And for the molotov, you pre-aim over here. You can throw an improvised flash on top, and you can proceed pushing out banana and checking if somebody's here close. So yeah, simple ways to retake banana. So while we are still on B, two one-way smokes pretty much the same, but they have two different uses and ways you can abuse them. For the first one, you come over here, pre-aim first antenna, right, second one, and then there's the third, which is bent. You stand up and left click throw, and the smoke basically lands over here on top of the wall, right? And when you sit in this corner over here, you can see the crossing player legs. So you can try to make your shots and maybe get a few kills for free. So they will have to duck down to actually pre-fire you. So it's really nice to know this one. And for the second smoke, you get on top of the first box and you come over here. Perhaps you hear them pushing banana. You can pre-aim this smoke already from this line over here. Right click throw, really effective in eco rounds. So keep this one in mind. As you can see, it's a one-way smoke already over here. You can see maybe somebody's crossing over here. Afterwards, when you take your first shots, you can jump down here and see the crossing players. Again, they will have to duck down to see you. So keep these smokes in mind, really effective in eco rounds. Try your luck, maybe you'll win a round. I know for some it's hard to make this jump, but when you'll master it, it will get you in really great positions without any help from teammates. It is simple to do, and I'll link a video that explains how simple it is. Bada boom, bada bam. And now on A side, I'll show you the default smokes for executes, smoke for wrap, and let's start off with that. So basically, there's the chimney, there's the wall, just aim in between and simple jump throw. This will be a great cross smoke for CT. If you guys have top mid control, you can throw this smoke and wrap around through CT, or maybe you want to creep next to the smoke and maybe try to push it. You can very well use it. For the default smoke that most of you guys probably already know, pre-aim this left side flower pot and simple left click throw. This is a really great smoke. It blocks vision to anybody who's in library or anybody playing long. Really great to use. They will be forced to either stay behind the smoke or push forward. Another cross smoke is this one over here from this pipe in second mid. This time, instead of aiming at the left side top, we're gonna go to the bottom and simple left click throw. The smoke will land over here in front of a pit. It leaves a little gap over here. I don't know if you can see through it. Maybe a little bit some legs, but it's pretty decent and you can still take A side control. Just check out the site. Maybe you have a guy in apps. You guys can afterwards, when you plant the bomb, you can try to challenge the guy pit. Of course, don't forget to smoke A long just in case. So another smoke I don't know if you might need is this library smoke over here. I pre-aim it like this around here and simple jump throw. Should land inside of the library just like that. Sometimes the roof is really unappreciative and you might land it outside, but it still should be a good smoke. For the arch smoke, you come over here just like that, and there's this pillar and go to this line next to it. Go to the line, simply go up until this rooftop over here and simple left click throw. So this smoke works both on 64 and 128 tick. As you can see, it lands over here. So those are the basic nades you need for executes. Maybe when you have this site, you can use this smoke over here. Pretty common as well. Pre-aiming, there's this lamp over here. Just pre-aim the top of the lamp and simple jump throw. This will re-smoke long when you have pit control, so you gain more and more side control. TDs will either be forced to push through it. Maybe you have two guys in pit and you still have two smokes. You can still smoke off A long and proceed to chill on site. Okay, let me give you a quick insight from my next bug strats video. A quick little strat you can do with the nades I showed you previously. What you can do on eco rounds, I usually do this, but if you really want to, you can do this on buy rounds as well. You want to gain apps control and a dis mid control over here. So usually you want to make 4 of your teammates gather up in apps over here. Just simply stand and wait, and what you do with the nades is you throw the default smoke and you want to throw a flashbang on top. Pre-aim around somewhere here and just simple jump throw towards the site. And anybody on site should be blind from this, or anybody who is playing pit should be blind from this. Like perhaps let's imagine he's standing in pit, just waiting if somebody's pushing, so they're completely blind. You call the flash and your teammates start to proceed to pushing out and basically jump out pit, clear out the site, try to kill pit, try to kill site, and plant the bomb. It's a really effective strat to do if nobody dies and everybody follows the plan. Really simple to plant the bomb and even win the round. So keep this one in mind. Let's move to B real quick, and I'm gonna show you a smoke. If you guys decide to peek banana, you come into this corner over here, pre-aim this connection part of the antenna, and simple left click throw. If there's a molotov, it will extinguish the molotov, and you can peek over here on the broken wall, or you can peek car if you really want to. If there's no molotov and you throw the smoke, it will work as a one-way smoke for banana peek. As you can see, it lands over here, and you can peek banana with it. It's really hard time for tees to see you. I know some of the pro teams use this smoke as well. I have seen Furia using this smoke before, and some other teams as well. And then now quick nades for B. I'm gonna show you the coffin smoke, the CD smoke, the triple molly, and maybe some other cool molotovs. For the CD smoke, come to this doorbell, aim at the top of this chimney smoke, and simple left click throw. With this smoke over here, what it does, it lands more towards the left side, so it creates less space for CDs to hide on top of the boost. But it creates this angle over here that CDs may challenge you. So be careful of that and flash yourself out. If you're scared of that, you can of course use the default smoke like this. As well, simple left click throw, and it should get rid of this problem. But of course, it creates a little cloud for CDs to hide on top of boost. For the ruin smoke, I don't like this one over here. I don't even know how to throw it, to be fair with you. I use this one over here, way easier and simpler. Just pre-aim the top of the leaf over here and a left click throw. It creates cover for you as well, so really nice to know this smoke. Really great, no gaps, and most importantly, nobody can see you from the coffin. For the triple molotov, when you get into this corner, you can pre-aim, like there's this U-shaped form, and you pre-aim the upper part of it. Simple left click throw when you get into this corner, just hold your S key down and simple left click throw. This should burn out anybody who's on triple, and should maybe, if you throw a flash on top, might get you a free kill. Another cool smoke, perhaps like after plant, or if you're retaking through banana and you hear them planting the bomb, you can use this molotov over here. I go from this pillar around here, I adjust it a little bit while I run. It's a simple jump throw, and it should burn out anybody who's on default, perhaps defusing the bomb or trying to plant it. Really great molotov to know. And for the dark molotov, when retaking, there's this stain over here. You go out until around here, and you run until you hit the wires. So you do it like this. Simple jump throw once again, and it should burn out dark. So simple as that. And for a flash, I use this from this corner over here. I pre-aimed, there's this upper part of B. I go until here and simple jump throw. If anybody's playing site, they're blind, or if anybody's CT, they're getting blind. So really great flash to know. And that is it for me today. This video took a really long time, so I would appreciate if you guys would leave a comment down below and would like the video. If you dislike the video, be sure to dislike it. It lets me know if something is wrong. And of course guys, if you haven't yet, be sure to join the Discord. The links are always in the description below. Thank you guys for the amazing support lately. I highly appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you guys. As usual, thank you guys for watching. It was Serex, and I'll see you very soon.